Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple only push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers gotta never date. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, man, 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death, 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 death. You know what? I promise you, like, I'm going to take my time with this live. Z. I'm going to take my time with this live because I'm seeing so much. And here's the thing, right? The first thing they ever do with a motherfucker when they want to question his compatibility or question his motherfucking pressing his G-ism, nigga, they start to question and shit. Guess what? Dirty been questioned like way back when. So in the midst of all these fake motherfuckers, I'm supposed to be sitting on the top of some type of motherfucking Mount Rushmore. But it didn't work out like that. Guess what? I ain't mad. As long as my real motherfuckers fuck with me. As long as my real motherfuckers fuck with me, I ain't even tripping. I'm telling you, you got people like me and Nate Dogg 916 that it seemed like YouTube had a plan to baller block us early on because they stopped us way in the beginning. Like it's damn near like they said, we will never let these two motherfuckers right here get past 10,000 subscribers. We're not going to let it happen. So, y'all motherfuckers that's on here on some 60 days in shit, hey, I just addressed y'all personally. So like Benji said, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Benji, you see these motherfuckers? They gotta talk about Dirty. They watch Yo Homie on TV. Nigga, they gotta talk about Dirty. They mad at Dirty because Dirty did 6 days. They mad at Dirty because Dirty got his back. Help me, please help me make it sense. Benji, how the fuck they mad at me? Because I'm mad on TV. They mad because they wasn't given the opportunity that I was. It's gotta be, Benji. Help me make sense, Benji. We're gonna talk about this shit in a minute, though. We're gonna talk about this shit. But it don't make sense to me why they mad at me because I went on a show and tapped out in 6 days. Nigga, why you mad at me for? I rolled it up in 86 minutes. Why? What is you mad at me for? You gotta make a whole ass post with my face though. I ain't gonna lie, I like that though. Like I respect that shit. Motherfucker was shook it. He was shaking it. He wanted my motherfucking attention, so he get out there and shook it. Put my face and everything. Put my government name and all type of shit in it. Mr. I rolled up in 86 minutes. Get it right. I was there for 6 days. Or change your name to I got it right. I rolled up in 86 minutes on the main line. Come on, man. If you're gonna hate right. Man, I hate this incorrect hating. Like if you're gonna hate on me with some accurate shit. Don't hate on me with some bullshit. That make me mad. I feel like you wasting the shot. Like you wasted your shot. Like you want to come at Dirty. Like come at Dirty correct so Dirty could endorse that shit. Hell yeah, he hit me upside my head. Smack. Smoking a Spladugan. Yes, indeedy. I got some of that, you feel me, in this motherfucker. I'm already knowing I'm about to hit this motherfucker and have to grab my chest in a minute. Willy Wonka, what's happening, man? You know what? If you said anything else, hey, look, man. I respect this. I ain't in my feelings type of motherfucker. You gonna notice that. Like I don't care who talk about me. Like this is YouTube, and I promise you, there's two dirties. One dirty is a dirty that understood that when I go on TV and on Hollywood on a big motherfucking platform, that motherfuckers is gonna hate you for whatever you do. I could have lasted 20 days and they would have talked about me. I could have lasted 30 days and they would have said, you couldn't even last the whole way, you lasted half. Regardless, they was gonna talk about me. Didn't Pac say rule number one, they gonna hate you for whatever you do? I knew that already. So when all these motherfucking hate comments, I'm getting texts from homies like, what are they talking about you? They talking about me. Period. They talking about me. They talking about the homie. They got the homie name in their mouth. I bet you a lot of these motherfuckers know about Del Paso Heights now. A lot of these motherfuckers know about Sacramento now. A lot of motherfuckers didn't have no idea where the fuck we was. But now they know about Sacramento because of Dirty across the world. I don't give a fuck if it was 3 days or 6 days or whatever the fuck. I still put my motherfucking stamp in the game. But motherfuckers still be like, oh, you lasted this motherfucking days. You make motherfuckers look bad. Look, bruh. You do 20 years. You do 20 years. And then and living free. And then you go back up inside and relinquish your fucking freedom and see how it feels. Then you can tell me something. But motherfuckers that ain't did that, first of all, if you ain't done 20 years, you can't tell me shit. So all you motherfuckers that did 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, whatever the fuck, offering your opinions on what the fuck I did on a Hollywood show that I got paid to be on? What? Man, y'all horse playing. That means to me, like, you looking to be important to the person's channel you own or something. You want to be like, you want to shake it. Hey, I know Dirty Weather. Hey, he was on the show and he tapped out in 86 minutes. Who you shaking it for? Be a real nigga. Be a real nigga and be like, you know what? Shit, I don't know if I got the choice to leave and after giving, I don't give a fuck what I thought in the beginning. But once that shit happened and them doors closed and you being honest with yourself, nigga, all type of shit happened. All type of shit happened when that motherfucking door closed. Real shit. That motherfucker door go boom boom. You like, damn, I ain't about to have no human contact until they bring me breakfast. Like I ain't about to have, and then they bring you breakfast, and he was like, damn, why was I even looking forward to this? Like this ain't the life. Like there's real live shit that goes on that you motherfuckers that got these smart mouth ass comments ain't even gonna be. They ain't even gonna have the luxury to even be on a motherfucking Hollywood show. So therefore, because they ain't got the opportunity, they gotta hate on the motherfucker that created the opportunity to do that. Help me make sense. Why hate on Dirty? Why hate on Dirty? Mr. 60 Days In. See, guess what? Guess what? I can take that. Mr. 6 Days In. I predicted that nickname like 6 months ago. Because what y'all don't realize is that this show was filmed 6 months ago. What's this? The 8th month? 7 months ago. This shit was filmed. So talk to me. You think I don't know all the motherfucking comments that's coming and shit that's coming my motherfucking way? All the nicknames? I'm surprised I ain't heard one. I had one for myself. El Tapatio. Yes, El Tapatio. Screenshot that. D.B. Johnson. What's happening, man? Lil B. Hey, homie, so where you from? No, I'm from Del Paso Heights, Sacramento. Herc has the worst trolls. Yeah, Herc got his own trolls. You right there. What's up with End Zone, man? I see you, man. So let's get to this Northern California thing. So let's talk about it. Man, there's only like, from what I could see in Northern California, there's probably more. But in this genre, all I see up north is me and Nate, right? And from the beginning, we've been getting respect. We've been getting respect because of how we rock. But how is it when it comes to a real issue? Everybody from Southern California, they come together and all that kumbaya, but they forget about the YouTubers up north that actually started this shit and paved the way for the black YouTubers in Southern California. That paved the way, started up north. Right now, this issue is more than just black and brown. It's one of the issues where blacks is supposed to be united. Maybe if y'all is in disarray on ground level, maybe that's one thing. But ultimately, think of California as a whole. As I rocked on the main line, I was well aware. Same, even Mozzie said it. Well aware what the score was. Southsiders don't like us, and the feeling is mutual. But we gonna keep it respectful. That's the name of the game. I don't like you, you don't like me, but we gonna keep it respectful because we know if we clash, we about to do a lot of losing. They say losing. Nah, I ain't timed you out. I ain't timed nobody out. I don't even know what if somebody timed you out, I don't see. I don't even see who's I can't even tell who's the moderators on here. So I ain't time you out. Don't worry about that. Man, look, I give it to Flacco. Flacco was the first one to drop a video about that shit. And since then, after I dropped mine, I'm going to give you some real shit. Me and 16 of Life had a conversation like, look, you drop your video and I'm going to drop mine. What? That's number one and number two. That mean like shit. That mean you motherfucker at the top of the pecking order from hearing shit fresh off the motherfucking wire. What? Next thing you know, everybody got something to say. That's controlling the weather. That's controlling the weather. So this live here is to kind of separate it because I got haters coming from two different genres. One of the haters is coming from the Hollywood shit. And I promise you, I really, really, really want y'all Hollywood haters that just hate me on some Hollywood shit to understand that was a 3-week period of my life. In the whole realm of things, that was a 3-week period of my life. And I've been and done that and moved on and ate steaks and spreads and shit since then. So it's like every time somebody comment on that, it's like pulling me back. Like, damn, like, why you want to talk about January? Looking in January, man, it was motherfucking storms and shit going on. Motherfucking tree fell in my house and shit. A tree fell on my motherfucking car. I promise you, Prison Inc. You already knew. You just wanted to get me to say something about your motherfucking comment. But I promise you, Prison Inc., that is the most common question that anybody could ask me right now. Like, if you really wanted me to answer that shit, you could have asked a whole bunch of other shit. Don't ask the same question that about a fucking 500 people have said since then. But since you felt special enough, let me put your comment on the screen. Bam! How you did 20 years and couldn't do 86 minutes? Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. If I would have died on that show, that would have been unbelievable too, huh? And if I gotta choose my health over pleasing you, what you think I'm gonna choose? What you think I'm gonna choose if I gotta choose my health over pleasing you and all these other motherfucking haters that say, if I would have been on the show, I would have lasted this long. Fuck out of here. I can't believe you're from the deepest part of hell. I can't believe you still trying to drive home your fucking narrative. Have you had blood pressure issues since the show? I already had like certain things like cholesterol and diabetes. So the blood pressure would be up and be down. So I understand what you trying to say. If you had none since you was on the show, then it was bullshit. Come on, man. I see you coming a mile away. But the reality is there was a lot of shit that y'all didn't see on the show. There's a lot of shit y'all didn't see, but I'm not at liberty to sit here and speak and defend myself because it ain't that serious. I'd rather continue to get my bag. What's up with Joe? Are you concerned about people wondering what other law enforcement programs you are still involved with? That one is funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck because that's so far from me. Like, I promise you. Like, that's so far from me being involved with law enforcement programs. Do you really? Me? No, bruh. Or sis or T-Lo, whatever the fuck. You got the wrong one. Like I said, I'm a real nigga. Like I said, you got house, you got Hollywood, dirty. They gotta be professional and get that bag, and then you got real life dirt. Come on, man. My name wasn't Dirt because after I went on the show, my name been Dirt since I was 17 motherfucking years old. Let's talk about it. Nah, man, you got good pay. Most likely didn't have to do a thing. Was able to pull that over on the Hollywood folk. Was able to stay solid. I think it's great. On my mama, real shit. Because I promise you, Rob, everybody was like, "Dirk going on a snitch show. He's gonna tell. He's gonna tell. He got to because everybody else told in the past." What? You see how quick I came and went to where me telling on anybody, they didn't even play my motherfucking debrief. They didn't play none of that shit. So then all of a sudden, the fact of me saying too much of anything was never a motherfucking topic. But I promise you motherfuckers made content and tried to say I was going to be telling and dirt snitching and all that. I promise you, Rob, they was. They beat my motherfucking back up. I had motherfuckers didn't even know me was like, ooh, it's an opportunity to get some views. I'm about to attack dirt. You were a real ninja. You soft now. Prison Inc. I promise you, man, and this is real as can be. That motherfucker that I was in prison, that motherfucker was shaped by experiences given to a premature adult. A premature adult. My emotional ass Sally, if you follow my channel, he had a big imprint on me at a point in my life where I had only been in prison less than 2 years. So whatever his insecurities was, his angers was, his triggers was, he handed all of them to me because I was 18 years old. And that in turn made me a very violent person because I didn't fear consequences. Now, if you can find a motherfucker that live like that, tell me. Because there's no test that you can put me through in prison that you say I ain't did. I didn't put it online. I didn't stab people. I didn't damn near been killed. I didn't wrote my mother a letter telling her, I don't know if you're going to see me again, but I love you and I did my best. I didn't done that. I didn't took off for my celly and damn near got thrown off the fucking tier. I didn't been in riots and stabbed multiple people, including a Christian on accident. Just sucked because I told him because I saw you was in it. But I'm glad you got the bag. See, listen to this, man. You got to be confident in yourself. You got to be confident in yourself to go on a show like that, to know that you about to introduce change. You got to know what homies ain't finna be in agreement with what you got going on. And one of them was the homie Nate. Man, look, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't tell the homie Nate until after. That's why he was mad at me. For y'all that wanted to make comment, oh, Dirt, Nate was mad at Dirt. That's why Nate was mad at Dirt, because I know if I would have told Nate early on, he wouldn't have been happy about it. So I had to make a grown-up decision and not tell him and boss up and step into whatever it is going to lead to. Man, like I said earlier, Pac said it best. Rule number one, niggas gonna hate you for whatever you do. You don't gotta explain because the majority of these dudes don't have the balls to go on a show. Straight up. I promise you, man. A lot of niggas would have been worried about what everybody else said, showing that you ain't your own man off top. They would have been worried about that. or they would have been worried about just going back to jail, period. Going back to jail was not my issue. So for y'all that's watching this on a playback, trust me when I tell you, being in jail is not a problem. Like, that's the easy part. Shit, I was looking for motherfucking commissary. As soon as I got my commissary, it was about to be jail. Game on, time to jail. But when it comes to your health, I don't want to be the first person to die on the motherfucking reality show because of negligence. How many times I pressed that button for help? How many times did I press that button for help that y'all saw? Right. And my motherfucking blood pressure is what? See, what y'all didn't get is that my blood pressure was 155 for 5 days straight. That's what y'all didn't get. 5 days straight. They showed like it might have been a slight issue. No, 5 days straight. Fuck this show. $5 days straight. Fuck this show. I'm out of here. Not playing with y'all no more. And the fact that I'm alive, I deal with whatever, with all the jokes, because I had one goal. Go on that motherfucker and not tell on nobody and show a motherfucker how to get your bag and get the fuck on. And I did that. Fuck what everybody else talking about. Oh, you did 60, you did 20 years and only lasted 68 minutes. Nigga, fuck that. Shit. Bet you I got something, though. What's up with Trey TV and things? I wouldn't go. See somebody that's looking at it in reality, I wouldn't want to go back at my age now. My back hurt just thinking about it. What? That's just one aspect. Because if you got a motherfucker, it might be his head hurt going back. His stomach hurt my going back. I'm a fat nigga. My stomach was hurting. I ain't gonna lie, shit. Going from dinner time with no canteen all the way to breakfast, that was torture. That was motherfucking torture. Come on, now let's think about it. 4 o'clock. That's your dinner. 2 sandwiches. 2 sandwiches and 2 cookies and some concentrated saltpeter. That's your dinner every day. So from 4 o'clock, you getting these 2 sandwiches and you ain't eating nothing until 5 in the morning. So that's 13 hours. You going without eating. Did y'all hear when Steven said, hey, look, man, I'm ready to go, man. I'm hungry. Like, I can't do it. Did you, the first girl, what's her name? Star? Did you hear what she said? I'm hungry. I got to wait till listen, that's some real ass shit. Motherfuckers was starving in that jail until you get your damn canteen. So if you think that didn't factor in the first 3 contestants tapping out, I ain't going to say the first one because the first one was a bitch. But the last 3 that tapped out after him, I bet you hunger was somewhere around the reason why they tapped. Ain't nobody tapping with no canteen. Ain't nobody tapping with no motherfucking canteen. Unless they dealing with some real shit. So think about it. The motherfuckers that tapped hella quick this season, they went through fucking quarantine, and then all of a sudden, you know, shit, they tapped before they even got canteen. Motherfuckers was starving. Starving. Did your toilet play the biggest part of you tapping out? Nah, toilet didn't. It didn't even bother me like that. I just put it on for the show. You didn't do your people justice by tapping out early, that's all. When you say my peoples, one thing you got to realize is my peoples is not just black people. So you thinking narrow-minded. I just wanted to point that out to you. You thinking narrow-minded. Or you might be thinking just people from Sacramento, the 916 area code. Nah, you're not thinking that great. But I'm just saying, You talking about your people. You thinking black and brown. I see it a mile away. No. My people's is way bigger than that. I built a nation before I ever thought about going on a 60 days in. I was a YouTuber way before I thought about going on a 60 days in. So that's what I need y'all to motherfucking remember. Dirty was a YouTuber before 60 days in. So if you think they going on a fucking show and tapping out in 6 days is defining who the fuck I am, that's wiping out all my YouTube career and my prison career. What? For some Hollywood shit, I better get yourself together. Didn't you do Maury and Divorce Court 2? Why is it a big deal you did another show? I did Steve Wilkos and Divorce Court. And why is it a big deal I did another show? You know what? Because motherfuckers need something to talk about because they don't know anybody personally that made it or had the connections to get on a show like that. They don't know nobody, but the fact that they grew up on me, I'm an easy pickings because shit, they don't know what I know. They don't know how I pulled that off. They wouldn't even know the beginning steps to even pull it out on coming on a show like that. And then while I was on the show, I knew I was on the show, but I was still on other people's lives and shit, still being me because I ain't changed. Well, dog, you changed your channel name to the 6 Days character and hyped it up. Hey, Mr. Diddy the Destroyer, busted. You got me. Yeah, I changed my name. Yeah, I tried to motherfucking hype it up. Yeah, I tried to hope I would catch a fucking algorithm. Yeah, I did. Did it work though? No. I had 9,000 subscribers before I went on 60 days in. And I still don't have 10. So did it work? No. Was I trying to hype it up? Yeah, hell motherfucking yeah. 30 on 60 days in. Motherfucking founder of the fucking prison YouTube genre. Like, watch Dirty. What that shit get me though? What did it give me? Got me passed up in my own lane. What? The niggas driving by. Because they was putting in a sacrifice and I ain't mad. It did work for contestants. Jay Wood's interview did more for you as far. No, man. Hey, Mr. Diddy the Destroyer, check this out. If you go back, I done 2 or 3 interviews with Jay Williams. Like Jay Williams is like really my folks. Jay Williams started YouTube because he watched me. He'll tell you. But I'll tell you something that Jay Williams did. He got me to open up and talk about my childhood more. Like I never had anybody open me up like that. So in that aspect, Mr. Destroyer, I'm gonna just call you Diddy because like that Destroyer sound like too much. Nah, man, Diddy. I got a partner named Diddy, but Diddy. Founder. I thought Joe from APS was a founder of the prison. Okay, so Homeless in America. We just gotta be technical for like 1 minute. Joe, Big Hurt, 23-1. Those were like the first prison channels, but there was no such thing as the prison genre. No such thing until I came. And when I started telling my prison stories, they didn't know where to put me. They had no idea where to put me telling my motherfucking prison stories and uploading. Everybody else Joe was just sharing content. people that are in telling their story, but not prison stories on a consistent basis. They was just talking about prison. So they didn't really have a place to put them. But then when I came, they had to figure out where to put me in the prison genre. So they came with that name. That's facts. Did you go on Hard Intentions? I feel like I saw you. Man, look, I've been everywhere. I've been on, you talking about Mitch? My partner, my guy Mitch. I got Mitch to smoke weed on an interview. What? I'm telling you. See, that's why I call myself the soldier boy of fucking YouTube. I'm really the fucking soldier boy of YouTube because I done interviews with everybody. And if everybody that you see that got these big ass numbers, at one point or another, we was looking eye to eye. But me, I'm the type of person, if I see you destined for greatness, I'm not going to try to trip you up. I'm going to give you everything that you need to keep going. As Bill Feasy. As Bill Feasy. I guess your channel has been around longer. Joe from APS started in 2015. My channel started in 2014. The first prison video I uploaded was 2. One was about prison rolling papers. That was 2014. The other one was the fight with the white boy that I had to bite in order to win the fight. Them two, 2014. And you can look on my channel, go to my channel, look at how old my channel is, and go to the first video. If you really, really want to see the origin of prison content, go to my channel and go to the oldest video and look at the date on that video and come back and tell me. That's why I say I'm the youth soldier boy of the YouTube. I vote put your handle back to dirty. It's cooler. I'm gonna say that I've been planning to do that. I've been planning to do that. So I agree with you on that. Like I've been about to do that. But YouTube sometimes say, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But they try to make it where you can change your name only once over a certain amount of period. But when that period is over, I'm definitely changing my name. Definitely going back to Dirty Weather 916. So Diddy, yes. Drina's Haven, I agree. Mr. Diddy, I agree with that. Gotta ride this wave though. Maybe change it back after the reunion show airs. Yes. What percentage of the COs at Salinas you think are an underground organization? Ooh, that's a deep one. But let me start off by saying that Salinas Valley, the ratio of COs was 80% Hispanic. 80%. 5% black, 10% white, 5% Asians and Indians. The Mexicans, for the majority, was all with the functions. All of them. From the CO up to the captain was all with the functions. The Green Wall, I was there for the Green Wall. I saw shit with my own eyes about the Green Wall. When I left and people was talking about them, I was seeing like stories and shit. Motherfuckers writing books about the Green Wall. But it's one thing to write about it, but it's another thing to have been there. And then to tell you, look, simple shit like this. I remember there was this dude from, he was from where Young, by the way, from Harbor City. This dude's from Harbor City T. Harbor City T was what they called a gunner, meaning he used to like to pull on his weenie a lot. Like if the female staff came by, he was gunning her down. That's what it's called, gunning her down. Like in my mind, that was his business. He was a gunner. But this motherfucker Harbor City T decided he want to gun down a male CO. Like he really had that much obsession with his weenie that he wanted to jack off to the male staff that just was walking by. That motherfucker Wolf looked at the tower and said, hey, hold on. Let me set the motherfucking mood so you get it what I'm talking about. We are in Ad Seg. Every door is supposed to be locked, and every time you step out your cell in Ad Seg, you are to be cuffed up. Your door is never to be open without another person there, because you are, especially at 1 or 2 in the morning. It's 1, 2 in the morning. Y'all don't hear me though. That motherfucker Wolf walked by. That motherfucker Harbor City T was in there pulling on his shoinky. That motherfucker Wolf on the tier, because remember, I'm like 3 cells down. I hear, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That motherfucker hit the top, because like when they open the doors in the pen, and they want to get the tower's attention. This is 2 in the morning. They are not supposed to be opening nobody's door, especially without a sergeant in Ad Seg. That motherfucker Wolf hit the top of the door. Boom, 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 boom. Got the tower's attention. That motherfucker door open. That motherfucker Wolf went in there and beat the dog shit out of Harbor City T. Beat the shit out of him. Listen, in my Trey 8 laugh. That's what we was saying when Wolf went in there and beat the shit out of his ass. Do you think there was ever an investigation? You think there was an investigation about that shit or anything? No. And that was just one of many things. One of many things. They was pulling reports to where you will always lose if you go against them. Shout out New Age Plug and YouTube Streets Podcast. Straight up. What's good, dog? Love for Texas. Straight up, man. I appreciate that. New Age Plug. Them is my guys. YouTube Streets. Them is my guy. They got a podcast. And I was on episode 1. Yeah, Diddy. That's what I'm talking about. Soldier Boy of YouTube. Yeah. Thought he was there. Man, this YouTube shit is crazy. So I understand it's 25 here, but I'm about to get up out of here. His show is lit. Definitely YouTube Streets, New Age Plug, AZ Ruction, Big Weavy, Lance, Jay Williams, West Virginia Prison Stories, babe, you're absolutely right. Oh, hold on. Let's see if this show can turn another corner because I realized something. I was being real selfish. Hold on. I was being real selfish. Hey, look, it was my whole intention, my whole ass intention to let some of the folks on. Bam. Ball hog. I'll take that. Just make sure you hit the blunt. I just posted it. Watch this, Benji. Man. Oh my God. Hold on. I got to let you see my sweaty ass face. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. 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 I can breathe. Oh my God, I can breathe. I got a super chat. I got a super chat. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Stonewall, you just don't know. Like, oh my God, you broke the oldest motherfucking drought since dope was 85 a key. I'm telling you. Oh my God. You did that. Smack. Oh, you a shout out channels. Can't forget CB. CB is family. CB is family. So if you ever come on here, dang, damn, hey Benji, I don't got my phone out here with me, so I'm trying to show you the link. Of course, CB is solid. She's family. Shout out Stonewall, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Schmack, you said the blunt started hitting back. Yes, it did. You already know it had to. You feel me? It had to. You feel me? Damn, man. I would love for Benji to come on, man. This is some bull. There goes one. Come on, Dirty. Why you PC up on 60 days in? Man. Damn. Whew, I can't even see that motherfucker in the dark. Stonewall, good looking. All right. So back to your question. Why you PC up on 60 days? Why you come in on the late live? It made me have to answer a question twice. So if you really want to know, like if you really, really want to know, or you just capping, if you capping, then cap on. But if you really want to know, then go back to the beginning of this live. Don't make a real nigga repeat itself twice. With the name Big Chivo Chomo Hunter, I say get they ass. But at the same time, smack. Dirty, I always been coming through. Straight up. Stonewall, you been, hey, listen. You have never changed. No matter where I seen you at, you ain't never changed. Straight up. So, in closing, look, man. I really wanted to address everybody. I wish there was a way to address everybody that keeps on saying the same comments. How did you do this time and only last this time? I wish there was a way to address everybody that even thought about saying that one. I wish there was a way, because this shit is taking up fucking data. Them man, look, if you're gonna crack a joke about me on 60 Days In, make it funny. Like, I promise you, you say something funny enough, I might even post your motherfucking joke. If you say something funny enough, I'll post that shit. Because I knew what came with going on TV. They was gonna hate me for whatever, however it turned out, they was gonna hate me. So I already knew that. If you're trying to ride the algorithm, yeah. I mean, the algorithm is a motherfucker. You do gotta jump on it. You do gotta ride that motherfucker, and you gotta ride that motherfucker until that motherfucker dry out. It is somebody else's turn. That's YouTube. That's the design of having longevity, because there's a lot of people in this YouTube game that ran out of steam. Like, people looking at me like, why the fuck are you still here? Like, you was here when I was in high school. I promise you, there's people watching me now that have been watching me since high school. Just think the peanut video is what I told. Damn it, Benji. Fuck. That's the link, Benji. Barry Woods, what's happening, man? It is what it is. I might joke, but you good in my book. Hey. But you know what? It's some people, and this is a small pocket of people. I'm about to get like super scientific right quick. But there's a small pocket of people that watch YouTube and they take it for reality so much that it is their reality, to the point that it dictates their movements in the free world. I hope that wasn't a mouthful. I hope it wasn't a mouthful, because I could say it shorter. There's some people that take this shit for face value in reality. Separate Hollywood from reality. That's all I'm saying. Congratulate one of your partners that you know made it on a big screen. Success or not, he made it. That's all. Nothing more. Because I promise you, this probably be the last live I ever address anything 60 days related. Like, this the live. Watch this shit. Because you're going to see how much this shit mean to me. This shit was filmed way early this year. Way early this year. So, like, this ain't my reality right now. This ain't my reality right now. I'm in a whole nother situation and shit. A whole nother trying to figure shit out shit from January. Like, this is the shit, the end of summer. It was raining back then. Man, I wish I could get Benji up here. His most viewed video. Man, I'm trying to think how to get this shit to. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I could do it this way. Let me see. Bam. Boy, if this worked, let's see. It just might. Benji. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit now. Benji, go to your messenger. Oh, shit now. Northern California needs to follow suit, keep it lit on everything. Dang, Mr. Diddy, what a sad case. I had to be that person. Send it to. I already sent it. Benji, go to your messenger. Period. I sent it. Northern California need to follow suit, keep it lit. I wish he was being more specific because my message is that, like, when it comes to speaking on topics that represent California, it's only a couple of us up north that's going to speak up. But whenever the Southern California come together, they kind of forget about them two motherfuckers from up north in that small little city called Sacramento that actually kicked off this prison genre shit. They kind of forget about us. And so when they come together and they forget about us, it's like, shit. All right, I understand the motherfucker then probably stepped on the gas and slid by us because we've been locked up in YouTube algorithm bullshit for years. But motherfuckers forget who really started this shit. So then when the Mount Rushmores get created, they forget about them two Northern California motherfuckers. So what about Northern California? Dirty, who's your favorite YouTuber? And what is your favorite 60 Days In character? I'm gonna say, as much as I don't want it to be, I'm gonna have to say my favorite character is probably gonna be Carlos. I'm gonna have to say Carlos, even though I don't want to say that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Carlos is so full of his shit. He's so full of himself. But at the same time, he stood up under it.
I hate your fucking shit.
Man, that was a task, wasn't it?
What?
That was a task, wasn't it?
Task. Yeah, man, hell of a fucking task. I gotta do this and that. Oh, other shit, you know what I'm saying? Go over here, go over there. What's going on?
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
Huh?
I'm gonna say that I can't really say who my favorite YouTuber is because
Me. I'm my favorite YouTuber.
man, but you gotta think my vast man. I'm gonna say I Am Lexi is probably one of my favorites.
Is that the bitch that be shooting guns?
No,
I don't like it. I don't like females on here too much. Well, I do, but I don't.
no, she a prankster.
Yeah, that's crazy short bitch, right?
Yeah,
You want a problem? You want a problem, nigga? I just asked you what a problem. We filming.
she be like, "You want to catch this fade?"
Want to catch your face?
Yeah, she be cracking me up. That's my guilty pleasure right now.
You got the ass up a couple times, man.
And then, who's your favorite 60 Days In character? I said Carlos.
Who's Carlos? The one that the Mexican dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Carlos.
Slap the nigga?
No, that's Abner. That's Abner. Yeah, that's the one with the glasses. Well, actually, Carlos had glasses too, though. But no, that's two different seasons.
That fool went in there smashing on fools. He didn't give a fuck.
I didn't like how Los did the white kid. I'm gonna assume that you talking about like how we just played him. Like Carlos was really on this manip shit with the white boy. He was on this manip. If you really want to call a ball, a strike a strike. Like he had that white boy jump for him. And he even said it. Like if I feed you, shit, you basically my hitman.
You talking about the black dude?
No, I'm talking about Carlos the last season.
Hey, the black dude was cold too, though. He was that nigga, man. Expression off the black dude, the bald headed nigga. That nigga was a cold.
No,
nigga,
that's
bro.
Tony. That's Tony. That's a different season. That's season like 5 or 6.
Yeah, that nigga crazy. He was setting niggas up for real.
Dummy quest, dummy mission. He has a knife. Hell yeah. See, the dudes you talking about, the correctional officer, that's the craziest nigga in the history of the show. This nigga parole with some crystal, a banger, and some weed, and probably some motherfuckers SSI numbers.
Right on. Salute, man.
That nigga played the show, but he was also a police too, though.
That's crazy how the nigga had bangers and shit for that motherfucker like it was nothing, nigga. We know it's nothing. I'm saying how he was doing on the camera and shit, telling the camera what he gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this right here. Do this. Watch this. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. That early season when dude busts on a nigga in the day room, like that kind of set the tone for the show for the next like 2-3 seasons. Like anything could happen on this shit. So they kind of say like this season right here, we kind of bump. We kind of boring. You know me, I'm like shit. I'm still a gangster. Shit.
So if y'all going with paperwork, why the fuck they be saying that on there? You got your paperwork? They be like, no, we ain't got no paperwork. You ain't got no paperwork. You just came here no paperwork. So what the fuck? That's just the girl side. They ain't got no paperwork or something? Because none of them bitches and niggas came in there with no paperwork, dog. And you said you had paperwork.
Nah, man, it's like I had mine. Like I can't even explain why they didn't have nothing. Some of them might have threw the shit away. They might have not thought it was important to keep. Didn't know the importance because they ain't never been to jail before, and they didn't threw it away in the first trash with the first dinner. So who knows? And then what you gonna say when somebody asks you where your paperwork at? What you gonna say? I threw it away. You gonna have to change the subject or something like that. And that's what he did. What's up with Smoke? Tony was more beats about that action than many other dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony was a police though.
He was a bully though, too though. That nigga was a real life bully though.
He was a police too though. And just think, he was having fun like a little kid in a candy store. Versus somebody like me going in, I could never that would be resorting back to the ultimate. Dirty, I was like Tony. I hate to say it, but I was like him, the way he was pushing his way.
Yeah. That's why personally I don't give a fuck about that shit. Nigga, oh well, nigga was on a TV show, cool shit, nigga, do your thing, nigga. Give a fuck about that shit, bro.
Yeah, hey, but shit, regardless of the fact, just like I remember how I tell you, like, man, I'm fucking explaining to these motherfuckers. So what I did is I took my own advice and I put it in one live. You know I don't go live like that all the time no more. I'd rather pull up on somebody else shit.
Hey, you did a good job though with deterring it though. I forgot who I was talking to about it, but how you basically, nigga, you pulled an Eminem with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas started to get the gist of it, nigga, you just pulled the Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? That A-Mile shit. So what I'm white. So I live in the trailer park with my mom. So what my homeboys banging, you know what I'm saying? That whole shit. You know what I'm saying? He goes real shit. You need some A-Mile shit. That's why it's like honestly, nigga, because I forgot I was talking to, but it was like, nigga was like, well, they ain't tripping no more. Like, they gonna say that to him. I was like, nah, that nigga flipped it on niggas. So it's like, what are you gonna say now? You know what I mean? What could you say? You got flipped on niggas. Damn. That was a good detail. That was how you. That's how you do that shit. Well, nigga, talk about me. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Oh, you doing today? Yeah, today. Yeah. Hey, they talking about me over there. Yeah. Nigga don't even want to do it no more. They're like, man, fuck this nigga, man. This nigga's spoiling the fun. You spoiled all the fun. Nigga.
Ain't no fun if I can't have none.
All right.
Police are used to doing bad stuff. We know repercussions though. What's your nickname from me, Dirt? My nigga. Smoke Diggity. Probably fed, isn't him not giving a fuck.
Hey, Smoke. When I'm just joking, talking shit at times, I don't want to say too much, dog. Just go along with the joking and just laugh, all right, bro? I was just fucking around, but just go along with shit so we don't get deep into shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, nigga stupid.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, blood? You know what I'm talking about? Why hype niggas talk like that, though, dog? What's wrong with us?
He said, nope.
I know he's gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say it. That little fucking jerk. Dickhead ass nigga, man. Like I say in New York, real dickhead ass type of nigga, man, son. Real dickhead, son. Yo, the son will fuck your wife in front of you, son. Real dickhead, son.
You sound like the Rasta Benchy. Damn, look, am I the only one that got lives with you with dreads? Because you didn't have dreads on no party line.
I cut him just before, yep.
Ooh. Them would be the lives. Benchy with dreads. I'm about to start digging.
Oh, they ain't on, nigga. Hey, back.
Benji was real Rastafari.
Hey, he's back.
I don't even think Smoke was around in them days.
Niggas don't know the dreadhead. Niggas don't know the dread ski. They're like, this nigga, he tripping, bro. What's wrong with this nigga?
I remember the live when you came on and the motherfucker was gold. I was like, whoa.
Right? Hey, nigga, I had so many different hairstyles, blood. I had, nigga, I put my shit like Kanye, nigga. I put, nigga, airplane shit to my shit. I did crazy ass shit to my shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But shop value, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you had dreads to your poo-poo.
I know. Cut
That's a lot of sacrifice.
And they coming right back fast, though. My wife got upset with me, though. That's why I started growing my hair back. My wife was tripping off that. She didn't like that at all. I cut my hair, my pussy rate went down. I promise you. I was up here with the dreadlocks. They got cut my shit went all the way. I'm like, yeah. Came out the bathroom and said, you cut your hair?
You was banging on them. I gave it to you.
This is gonna be my fourth set of dreads now. Fourth, yeah. I cut my shit and then grow back in 2 years every time.
You remember what they used to say about niggas when they cut their dreads?
I already know. That's what I'm saying. Hey, nigga, trust me. That's how I grow my shit back.
Nigga be like, ooh, how many times you cut your hair? Ooh, that nigga about this shit.
Hey, I'm telling you, though, I cut my shit to get some dirty shit out. But the first couple times I did, it was to get, you know what I'm saying, some evil shit out my shit. Because, you know what I'm saying, I felt some evil vibes and shit. So, cut my shit the first time, cool. Then I grow it back, you know what I'm saying, instantly, basically within a year and a half, like I always do. And then cut it again just to cut that shit. Got tired of it. And then grow back. Then that's when y'all see me with them. And I cut them in. You know what I'm saying? Just because. Well, actually, because I was coaching and shit, and I wanted to look a little more studious. Yep. 20. Yeah, when I first started coaching, nigga, when I really first started coaching, I cut my shit.
Man, that's what's up.
The moms, all the milfs was on me. They're like, oh my God, look at his short hair. He looks so good. Bitch, I'm a real nigga for real, nigga. I'm a dreadhead, ugly ass nigga. What do you mean?
This nigga.
This nigga. Feel me? I'm an ugly nigga, boy. Hey, man, I'm hoping, man, look, man. Pray for me. Yeah. Shut
All right,
the fuck
hey.
up, dog.
I'm about to end this live.
Oh, man. All right. Just having someone to talk to, man. All right,
hit me after.
100,000. Yeet.
Yes, sir. 30. Go.